And then hybrid child, yes, no. I had one person like, where's like a question mark.
Wow, really? That's a weird vision I see when you mention that. I see you in a space chamber, lying down, and you're in this incubator on a spaceship, and you were kind of sent here. As you were in the spaceship, you were sent here by extraterrestrials. I don't know why they're showing me this vision. And I'm seeing the grays, but it could be just my superstition, because I know that a lot of the grays, they do a lot of cloning, and they do a lot of incubation of souls, of bodies.
I was doing some research about hybrid children and found out they're actually hybrid alien with human DNA. They are also part of the Greys, so it makes sense why I immediately pick up the Greys during this channeling session. Here is the quote I read from a post about the hybrid children. The hybrid children are a mix of human DNA and Grey or alien DNA, who are future humans from a parallel version of Earth that destroyed their version of the planet and travel in time-space to save themselves from extinction, searching for viable human DNA in our present. So they come from a dying timeline, they come from a negative timeline, and they want to save this timeline from the negative timeline from happening again. These hybrid child continued 24-hour surveillance by their alien family. Now this explains why I saw the spaceship, the vision of the spaceship above Joshua. These special hybrid children are not born by biological sex. They are born by holographic insert of embryo in the chosen human mother. Just like in vitro fertilization, test tube baby, using high genetic engineering. This explains the chamber, the incubation I saw, or all the cold sleep device I saw in this session.
And the thing is, when you mentioned hybrid child, I saw this capsule thing. I thought that you were more of an artificial being, because that's what it means. And artificial beings, they don't really have higher chakras. But obviously, for your case, you have your higher chakras and they are active. I feel like there's definitely some sort of program, extraterrestrial program, and the chamber thing is true. Like, I think you've been in the cold sleep for some time in the past. Before you were born here, you were in a deep cold sleep in the spaceship. But it was kind of part of your... Is it part of your plan?
It's my DNA like being activated, like, because it all feels like super slow. It's like, sometimes it feels like there's nothing happening.
The vessel is slow. The vessel's pretty slow and weak, but your higher self is trying to install an upgrade to your body. It feels more than just an upgrade. It feels more like a recovery, like a PC recovery than an update. Great. Because as you were in that cold sleep, a lot of things that were lost or forgotten, and you're doing kind of a recovery there. And before that you were in another white planet, a cold planet as well. Yeah, you went through quite a bit there. I did see that you were in a colony planet, a planet that was kind of colonized by negative ETs. Who are they? And I could be biased again. It could be the Reptilians. I mean, it looks like the Reptilians, but this was also far back part of your plan.
Oh, it's part of the plan?
Yeah, it's part of your plan. It's like you're hiding your memory. It's like you have to do a memory wipe on yourself so you don't reveal any secrets. And then now you're just here, you're safe, so you're kind of recovering that memory now. And maybe like you went to partake that experiment, go through that slavery colony, is because it's only the way to get to Earth, I think.
Oh wow. So it's like I had to like lower the vibration.
I believe in one of your lifetimes, you came from that colony and you worked there. And that is one of the reasons you feel affinity to colder places like Alaska. But you witness and experience the destruction and chaos caused from the negative ET from that colony. That's why you decided to restart over, but this time with the knowledge of negative timeline to prevent it from happening again. At some point in your past lifetime, you were taken by the Pleiadian spaceship and you joined them in this project to change and alter this negative timeline.